Click record. All right, week 3, Side Hustle School. Very exciting. The sad thing about Side Hustle School is it does come to an end. And so try and get the most out of it while you can, because the next one we run won't be until probably March or April. So it is coming back, but you don't want to, it's a while to wait, right? So see if you can get as much out of this as you possibly can. Okay, I've got some exciting training to give you this week, which is super exciting. You should pretty much have most of the tools to be able to build any business, pretty much any business, after next week. Just want to remind everybody that what you learn here is actually going to help you build any business. I kind of just to begin to explain to you that if you can't reach out to someone for an Isagenix program, you're never going to be able to build a business in any other industry. You're just not going to. So just so you know, these are real business skills you're getting taught here. Okay. You may not be as passionate about this as other things, but passion in products disappears, just so you know. It goes. You could be the most passionate person about horses, and if you're in business with horses for a year, you're going to get sick of horses. Okay. And so what you've got to learn how to do is you've got to learn how to fall in love with business. So you've got to fall in love with the process, fall in love with marketing, fall in love with selling, fall in love with networking, fall in love with people development, fall in love with follow-up, fall in love with systems, fall in love with the money, fall in love with the adventure of business. That's truly what it's all about, falling in love with the process of building, right? Who's really enjoyed reconnecting with people through this process that they don't really talk to that often? Yep. Awesome. That's great. That's called being a human being living in the world. Okay, which is amazing. It's incredible that we need to start a business to do that, but that's the beauty of a business. There's a really cool quote that I'll read if I can find it by the end of this session that I love, that just really captures the essence of all business and why it's the most important personal development journey I think anyone can go on. So with that said, let's kick it off with, let's get a photo to start with in case I forget. Look at these sexy screens here. Look at you guys working it out. Love it. Awesome. Okay. Ready? On the count of 3, what do we do on the count of 3? Does anyone know? Pull a weird face.
Pull a weird face.
Pull something. Do something.
Best Japanese photo.
Japanese tourist. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 2.5. All right. 3. Awesome. How fun. Oh, that's great. You guys are awesome. 58 on live, eh? There you go. Hey, we've lost a few people. 8 people unfortunately got expelled this week from Side Hustle School. And I'll just explain. And this is the norm of how things are. Not everyone makes it, right? But it's just the nature of life. It's just the nature of life. When we went to our 100-kilometer ultra marathon, half of the field didn't even make it to the start line. So it's just the nature of things. Then even less finished it. So what happens with people's how they tap out of things, it's a mental thing. It's a mental game. So who here has experienced like some self-doubt, some negative self-talk in this whole process so far? I'd be shocked if you hadn't. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Pop in the chat just a bit of negative self-talk that's emerged with you. Just give me an example. Pop in the chat. Anything that's popped up. Can I do this? Can I really do this? You can't do it. I'm not outgoing enough. There you go. No one wants this, thinking I'm too old and I can't sell. Yeah, these are all very normal. Being inauthentic. That's interesting. Look at all this. This will be interesting. Listen, not talking to people, thinking it's a scam. What? Smoothies? Selling products? Selling supplements? Which part? Hey, thanks for being honest. Don't like rejection. Out of my comfort zone. You're doing a good job, Sue. So all the magic happens outside your comfort zone, just so you know. I can't do it. It's not for me. Rejection. Awesome. Great. Always getting rejected. Yeah. Who's the first time this is any type of business activity they've ever done? Hands up if it's the first bit of business activity you've really ever done. Yeah. So hands up if you've sent 1,000 messages so far. 1,000? Jules, you sent 1,000 messages? 1,000? Anyone? 1,000. Okay. In this week, I mean. This week. So in our property business, we would do 18,000 reach outs a week. So this is baby. This is a little baby business. Okay. Just so everybody knows, in the world of big business, what we're doing here is a microcosm. And if you go out into the world of business, into sales, you'll see get a real picture of what it takes to actually build a business. Telemarketers we used to employ used to get rejected at least 100 times a day, every single day, 5 days a week. Then that's actually how businesses actually operate in the real world. So if you've been rejected with a DM, well, I want to say welcome to business. It's nice to have you. We're excited for you. It's like you've jumped on the bike and you just, you fell off for the first time. Congratulations. That's just how it is. Okay. So the good news is, who wants to hear the good news? All right. You get better. So, who was riding their bike when they first started, and then like within a few weeks they're like, Mom, look, no hands. And you arrive with no hands, right? Because you get better. The problem is most people quit riding the bike because they fall off once. And I'm sure you could say the same thing for riding a horse, anything like that. What's the old saying? If you fall off a horse, the objective is to do what next?
Get back up.
Get back on. Yeah. So most people, they have their first little hiccup and they run away. Okay. So this is why your why is really important, because I know a lot of people say, I want to do this for my kids. And I'm like, well, you must really love your kids if the first little hiccup you quit. What does that say about your love for your kids? Not much. So like, be serious about your why. People say it, but they're not really behind it. Okay. Did anyone die? Have we lost it? Anyone die? We have had a really good run rate so far. We have not lost a single person to death since we started this 10 years ago. I'm just checking. Just want to make sure. Okay, great. Excellent. Franny, no one's died yet. It's good. We're still on track. So what you're learning here, guys, is real business skills. I just want to reiterate that. Okay. So don't for a second think, I love the fact that everyone's learning. Like if you've put all those in the chat, the negative self-talk, that's so normal. You just have to quieten the chatter and then get into action. Okay. That's all you have to do. And you'll get successes, little ones, little itsy bitsy ones. And it'll prime you for when you get bigger and you have bigger doubts and you have bigger successes, because it doesn't leave you, but you learn how to deal with the inner chatter. You learn how to deal with it. Okay. So let me say this. Let me pop this in the chat. What's one thing that you've done well? Or one thing that you love about yourself? Pop in the chat. One thing you've done well, or one thing you love about yourself. I'm resourceful, says Jason. I agree. Take action, never give up. Gave it a go. Yep. True to myself, resilient, dedicated, trying. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. If you don't give up, then you can't, you'll win. Okay. Awesome. Love it. Woo. Love chatting. Show up. Yeah. What an adventure, huh? And you've only done it a couple of weeks. What an adventure. I'm excited for everyone. All right. We've got a fair bit to get through. Super excited for this session. Buckle up, because we're excited to deliver it. So we're working all on the weekend for this. So just so you know, people say to me, like, oh, I did this and this. I'm like, man, I've been working weekends since I was like 23. Like, who gives a shit? Just work when you want to work. Like, if we didn't work weekends, this wouldn't exist. So, when it comes to success, you have to understand listen, the market does not give a shit about any of your excuses. I might, Alicia might, your friend might, your mum might, all good. We're all human beings. We have empathy. We all do life. Shit happens, right? But I want to make it very clear. The market doesn't care. It has no feelings. Okay. Now, when I learned that, I was like, oh, so even though like Alicia might care about what I'm feeling and stuff like that, the market doesn't care. And that's why sometimes I have to go and do things when I don't want to, because I know the market has no empathy. And that has created tremendous success in my life. So don't ever think for a second that it's not going to be simple. It's not going to be straightforward. It's not going to be easy. No one ever said that, and it shouldn't be, because if it's easy, you think you're going to grow? You think you're going to be different? If this was easy, would you be different anyone or the same? If everyone had a Lambo, would Lambos be fun?
No.
You got to do something different, which is what you're doing right now on a Monday night at 7, 8 o'clock with these weird backgrounds, doing Japanese tourist stuff. Okay. So, hey, sorry to see some of those people go. All they had to do was fill out a simple Google form, and yet there it is, right? It's fleeting successes like that. Just you tap out, right? So again, commendable for you guys showing up, and you've learned to quieten the chatter because you're here. So you've already learned how to actually get a more positive mindset just by showing up. So well done. I really love it. Awesome. Okay, let's go. Who's ready to give away a prize? Couple of you guys? I'm excited. I want to give away a prize. I can see I can see on the screen. I got Marianne, I got Carlo, I got Nao, and I got Maria. Okay, awesome. I got Katrina. Okay, you're my little. I'm looking to see who's paying attention. You're in my little line there. So wins of the week. Pop in the chat. What we did it already, but what would you say one win of the week in your business, in your Isagenix business? One win of the week. Yes, Carlo, you did start. You had some successes. Amazing breakfast meeting. Wonderful. Oh, hey, look at this. First customer hitting my rank goal. So much. Come on. Woo. I did it. Doing reach outs. This is epic. You guys are awesome. So many wins. I love it. Well done. Hey, actions. Is this the cure for everything is action. I tell you. All righty, here we go. The prize for the most points scored for the week is the student of the week is Anouk. There we go. She's got a Team Eagle hoodie on there. Very special. She won the most. How are you, Anouk? Well done.
I'm fine.
Well done. You had a huge.
I'm surprised.
Why?
Because I didn't know where I had the most points.
Yeah, but you did. So you well done. You did it. So how did you do it?
The customers were heading to me 6 times.
Wow,
It was crazy.
Wow.
I didn't know what happened.
Wow. But you did work, right? You got into action, you were talking to people, you followed them up, you leveraged the sales, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I did all the work.
Right, there you go. You did the work. Yeah, of course. We know you did the work. Otherwise it wouldn't have happened. So well done, congratulations. You have actually earned this wonderful, amazing Cellatoire skincare set for Christmas. Well done. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Thank you.
So congratulations. Give her a round of applause for winning. It's super exciting there. Well done, Anouk. That'll be coming to you. Just message Alicia your address and she'll send it in the post. It'll come in about 6 months. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It'll come soon.
I know.
It'll come soon. All right. Okay, so well done to Anouk. Now we're going to give away more prizes this week. So the person who actually, I'll wait to the end. Stick around to the end and you'll see what we're going to win. Okay, for next week. So well done. All right, updates. Don't forget about the February. Oh, this is sold out. But even though it's sold out, come along anyway because we'll sneak you into the side entrance. Okay. And if need be, we'll go and print some tickets out ourselves at Officeworks. We'll copy them, print them out, and we'll give you some fake ones and we'll get in. Okay. Just get there. We'll make it happen. If not, we'll host our own event next door. We can do it. We're actually hosting our own event too because we're doing this on the Friday. So if you want to come along, I think it was Debbie was going to fly in from the United States to come to this actually. So that's super exciting. So if you're in Europe and you want to fly to Australia for it, be my guest. We'd love to have you here. If you're anywhere in Australia, fly into it, by all means, it's going to be fun, right? 3 days of the most epicness you'll ever experience. Okay. Okay. So this week's training is really on what's called the 5 core building activities. Okay. The 5 core building activities. Business building is not much more than these 5 core things effectively. And once you learn these 5 core activities, and a lot of you are already doing them, which is great. You can pretty much build any business. Like if you ask Alicia how she built her social media business, she just used all these skills from network marketing. How we built our financial education business, into $1 million business from scratch was all from these activities. And how we run a successful Isagenix business is exactly the same. And Anouk, how she got her 6 customers, she just did these 5 core building activities. Okay. And so what's the good thing about these activities? Does anyone know? Anyone know what's good about these activities?
They're transferable.
They're what?
Transferable anywhere?
Yeah, they're transferable. Yep. What else?
Repeatable.
Yeah, they're repeatable. Which means what?
Rinse and repeat. Just keep doing it.
Yeah, you don't need to relearn them. It's like they'll be with you forever. Who's excited about that prospect? To actually be good at business and say it proudly. This is what you're going to learn after the next 2 sessions. So today's session and next week, we're going to cover these core activities. Okay. So Activity number 1. Who's got a pen and paper? You guys ready for this? Because you're going to have a lot of notes. I want to get some bingo moments. Please, if you get a bingo moment, do share it in the chat because I know what hits, what lands, what doesn't. But get your pen and paper ready, right? And don't forget about the breakout. Stay to the end because it's very important. Okay, ready? Activity number 1. This is called growing your audience and adding friends. Who's heard the term, and someone finished this for me? Your network determines your
Net worth.
net worth. Yes. And so how many times have you heard people like Alex Hormozi and these great business owners talk about growing an audience? Anyone heard that? Growing an audience, growing an audience. Yep. This is super effective, right? And for those who don't want to talk to their family and friends, then this is for you. Ready? You don't have to sell to family and friends, but you do have to sell to someone.
I have a quick question, Lloyd, if that's okay, or do you want me to wait till the end?
Why don't we just wait to the end because we may answer it as the training goes, and then I'll do a quick Q&A at the end.
Great.
Cool. All right. So growing your audience, adding friends. Ready? That's activity 1. This is the 5 core activities. Okay. Activity 2, social media, posting and engaging, called advertising. Okay. Henry Ford used to say, if you stop advertising, what is it? Your business dies. So if you're not advertising, you're going to die. Not physically die, but your business. Direct and referral reach outs. Okay. So Alex Hormozi in his book, $100 Million Leads, he says this is one of the most important parts of a business build. And this is how my dad started his property business, just so you know. And this is how most businesses are built and started out. They started from this. Okay. Okay. Activity 4, follow-ups. No, it's not actually follow-up. It's actually follow-ups because you do it more than once. Okay. And this is really important. Yeah. They say that the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-ups. Okay. I dare say Anouk followed up with a few people to get a few customers and that's where the gold is, right? Activity 5, hosting, attending, and inviting to events. Be honest. I want to actually just unshare here. Be honest. Who here has ever seen any of my staff or Alicia's or someone else's, and you've seen us on big stages presenting and to big stages and lots of people, right? Franny's done it herself. Mel's actually done it as well. Yeah. And keep your hand right up if you want to do that. If you have like a yearning to be, okay, great. All right. Do you want to know where we learn how to do that? Yes. We hosted a little itty bitty Isagenix event at our apartment here in 2014. And 3 people came. And we stood up and my legs were shaking. And I was like, hi, guys, welcome to our house. Da, da, da. That was the start of my illustrious speaking career. Right? Global international platform speaker. Done a lot of that in a big, big way. That's how it started. I don't know anyone who's done it any other way, but it's a true story. So when I say to you guys who have got these big, big goals, which I love, hosting, attending, and inviting to events is critical to actually becoming a leader in the world. Not even in business, in the world. And Colin will vouch for that too, because as he's kind of learned how to do this as well, he spoke at one of our little events and it just broke him through, right? But it's all through Isagenix we learned it. So don't ever turn your nose up at it. It might feel weird and strange. You're hosting a little event in your house or you're attending one or you're going to some other event. But if you don't attend, you'll never know how to do it. If you don't host, you'll never speak. If you can't speak in a small room, you'll never speak in a big room. Okay. And inviting. I can't tell you how important inviting is, okay? That's how you do webinars. That's how Alicia got and built her social media school. That's how we built her education. That's how I get people to our event. I know how to invite, right? That's how we got so many people in the masterclass. There's a real skill in this. If you ask Russell Brunson, who's the #1 marketer in the world, he owns a company called ClickFunnels. He's a billionaire. We're hanging out with him in Orlando a couple months ago. He says, if I want to make money, the fastest way I do it is I host an online webinar and I invite a ton of people. That's it. So if you can't invite to an event and you can't host, you can't attend, your speaking career is dead. Just so you know. Okay. So events, big one, huge. Okay. There's a saying in network marketing, never miss an event and never go alone. Okay. All right, here we go. So you'll see this has been upgraded. There's an upgrade. We've upgraded the BAM tracker. Does anyone know what BAM stands for? BAM?
Bare ass minimum.
Yeah. Bare ass minimum. Okay. So what's your bare ass minimum to move your business forward? Okay. So you'll see the 5 activities. How many people you added as friends? You can fill it in here. How many social media posts? How many reach outs? How many follow-up? How many people you added as friends? If there's zeros, you're not growing your network. You're not growing your audience. If you've done no social media posts, you're not advertising. Marianne, what happens to businesses that don't advertise?
They don't get seen. People don't know they exist. They
They
might
make-
be great, but if
They
no
don't
one
make
knows
money?
they exist, no, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Okay, there you go. So if you're not advertising, you're not making money. And if people that don't reach out, same thing, are you going to probably ever get to talk to anyone? You don't engage the community and people. Nope. And if you don't follow anyone up, like my sister followed us up a couple of times, and it was a huge, it was life-changing. What if she stopped? None of us would be on this call. But, when you follow someone up, you do them a service. It's not a bother, because they've lent in to learn more, and they'll tell you pretty fast if they're okay, and you just leave them where they're at. But you've got to follow up. Okay, that's where if you want enrollments, they don't come from initial engagement, they come from follow-ups, just so you know. So if you're like, I can't get enrollments, I'm like, how many follow-ups have you done? Oh, okay, that's where I've got to go spend time. And how many invites, right? How many invites? That's pretty much it. So you'll notice on this here that the red part is the 5 core building activities, and they'll never change, thankfully. Because it's like, I don't want to learn more than 5 skills. I just want to learn 5 skills and be really good at the skills and build any business anytime, any place. You plonk me in a place with an iPhone and I'll build a business from nothing. I know how to do that because I know these skills. Who wants to learn how to build a business from nothing with an iPhone and Wi-Fi where they stand? Wonderful. Well, you're going to love this session and next week's session because we're going to get good at these 5 skills. If you do the red, these are called leading indicators. Leading indicators are where you focus your attention and time and effort. This is the work you'll want to avoid, I promise. This is the frog. Ever heard of the book called Eat the Frog? Who's ever heard of that book, Eat the Frog? Anyway, it's about doing what you hate. It's about doing the shitty work first, getting it done with, right? If you do the red, the green will look after itself. If you do the red, the green will look after itself. The green is how many customers did you enroll and how many rank advancements did you get? Okay. So the trick is to focus on the red and the green will come. All right. So today, this session, we're going to focus on 3 of the core building activities, okay, which is actually networking, advertising, and reach outs. Okay. All in Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Leads. He consults to multi-million-dollar businesses all over the world. This will never change. Okay. So grow your audience and adding friends. Okay, this is for those on the call who wanted to learn how to not enroll their friends and family. Okay, now if you don't like your friends and family, then I can understand that. Great. But if you do like them, maybe at least talk to them about it. And by the way, my family didn't enroll for quite some time, maybe 18 months. So don't be too perturbed if they don't. So the very first one is how many people have you added as friends? Now, there's a very tricky way of doing this. So there's an easy way of doing this. It's a very good trick, I should say. So who, I'll be honest with me, who turns their nose up at social media a bit? Who doesn't like it? Who's got a few concerns about it? Who's pissed off with it? Who thinks it's for teenage girls? Okay.
Me.
Okay, so Carlo. All right, great. All right. So Carlo, all the big banks, rattle off a couple of big companies.
BHP.
Right.
Apple.
Okay.
Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Tesla.
Okay. So if you're in the marketing department of those companies, do you know where you're spending most of your time?
In front of a computer.
Yeah. What are you doing on there? Where are you spending most of their marketing dollars?
Advertising.
Yes. And what platform?
Social media.
Yes.
Television.
Social media. So do me a favor, ready? We're in 2023 now, okay? It's not 1983, it's 2003, 2023, it's 40 years later, okay? Now I want you to do me a favor. I want you to drop the word social. What's it called?
Media.
Okay, it's actually called media. There is no TV anymore. It's gone, finished. Halas, no more. Radio, pretty well dead. Okay. Letterbox drops, meh. All that old advertising stuff is finished. It's not called social media anymore. It's just media. So if you can't understand that concept, you're going to struggle if you go get a job in a marketing department with Coca-Cola. They're going to sack you. So I would say it's just media. And if you want to get good at business, you have to be on it and in it. It's not even an option anymore. It just is. Does anyone know why?
Because our phones can do so many things now, not just connect us, but they're the center of everything, and it's so accessible.
Yes. And so who's been to an airport or somewhere before? And what do you see at the airport? Where do you see? Or you're waiting in line somewhere. What do you see? Go to a shop.
People on their phones.
Where's their attention, Carla?
On their phones.
Okay, great. So is it pertinent, do you think, to advertise where someone's attention is or advertise where someone's attention is not?
Where it is.
Okay. So I don't make the rules. I don't like social media either. Loathe it.
But
Well,
you're
there's no
good at
business
it.
to be on it. I can't stand it. I hate it. But my why is stronger than my hatred for social media. My freedom and independence and joy and mission, it's just so much more important than my little care factor for social media. And I'm a businessman, and business people know that you've got to be where the attention is. Gary Vaynerchuk just wrote a book. He's writing it now. He's about to release it. It's called what's it called? It's called it's a very cool name, but I've forgotten it. Something attention. So he talks about going and advertising where the attention is. Okay. So it's only evil if we use it for evil. Right? So like the old saying, do guns kill people?
No.
Who kills people?
People kill people.
All right. So social media innately by itself is not evil necessarily. It's how we approach it, right? And if we let it if we bend it the wrong way. Okay. So just so everybody knows.
Or I suppose.
What's that?
The purpose that we use it for.
Totally.
The intention we use it for.
Totally. So this is a business. Well, are we all business people now? Can we all agree that we're just in business now? Welcome. Congratulations. You graduated to business. You just have to be in it. Okay. So anything issues you had with it, just understand that multi-billion-dollar companies that you'd have to go get a job for. Who's got a job, just out of curiosity? Okay, interesting. Most of the recruits that come into that job, or most of the sales that happen in your job that pay your wage, come from social media, just so you know. You look at how the sales come in through your organization. A lot of it's through social media and connecting. If that's not recruitment, typically is. Okay. Maria's kind of laughing because I know where she works. She's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. For a lot of you anyway. Okay, cool. All right. So now we've done that. Here's what I want you to understand. Your social media is your own cinema, your own movie theater, if you will. Okay. And the people sitting in it have eyeballs and ears. Okay. So when you go to a cinema, what happens when you first sit down to watch a movie?
You're quiet.
Yeah.
Getting
Your
ready.
attention on
For
the
Pizzazz.
screen.
Ads, previews.
Yes, there's ads, advertisements.
You-
There's
you
advertisements, but are you there to sit through advertisements or are you there to sit through a bit more than that?
You turn off your phone.
Yeah, you switch, but you've got your attention on the screen, right? Attention on the screen. So they play a cool movie on the screen. They get your attention. Then what do they play? Ads?
Yep.
Right. Okay. Big business, the advertising business in the movie theater. There's a guy called Val Morgan. Remember him? Val Morgan, cinema advertising, multi-squillionaire.
Yep.
You have your own cinema too. Believe it or not. And it's free to advertise on the platform. This is my cinema, my personal one. Okay. This is my Facebook here on my left. I have 4,900 people sitting in my cinema. And I put them there. Well, they found their way into there because they liked the movie. And they came in, and I actually added a lot myself. But I said, hey, you need to come and check out my movies. Have a seat here. And I sat them in the cinema seats, 4,900 of them. Why did I sit 4,900 odd? There's probably more like 4,990. Does anyone know why I sat that many?
So you can have more eyeballs on what movie you're playing.
Totally. But why did I sit that many specifically? Almost 5,000.
Because that's the maximum for Facebook.
Yeah, that's the maximum you can sit. If there was more, I'd sit more. I'm like, yeah, give me the biggest cinema you got. I can advertise for free. Oh my God, this is the greatest invention in business history. I get to live it from home in my undies and advertise to people for free without paying for a billboard, paying for an advertising TV, and paying for any radio ads. Do you know how hard it was in our property business for pay for advertising? We had to pay telemarketers to reach out. We had to pay people for advertising magazines. Who here is born before 1980? What is traditional advertising? TV, radio, magazine, newspaper. Is that free, Marilyn, or is it you have to pay?
Oh no, you have to pay.
Right. So just hands up. Who wants to pay to advertise their audience? Just give me a show of hands. Anyone? You can if you want to. You don't have to. So of course I'm going to sit people in the cinema. It's free. And it's my cinema, so I get to choose. How good's that? So if I don't want any wankers in my cinema, guess what? I just block. No more wankers allowed. See ya. People from school I didn't like. Bye. Right? Just block them. It's your cinema. This is my other cinema, right? This is Instagram. And what I love about that cinema is it's unlimited, seemingly. Okay. So these are my two cinemas. The biggest cinema in the world today is Facebook, just so everyone knows. There's these great apps called, like YouTube and Instagram and, TikTok, but Facebook is still the biggest by far. Huge. Facebook is where everyone's still at. Okay. Your audience will be on Facebook. If you don't have Instagram, don't worry. You can build this whole thing on Facebook. Okay. You don't have to worry. Okay. So check this out. This is all very well and good. People are like, Lloyd, I'm just starting out. You've got 4,900 friends. I can't look like you. I did start out like this. I started out with posting about my KFC hangovers in 2007, 2008, right? Remember you used to talk to people in the comments section? That was when I started. And I didn't even do it for marketing in 2015. I started with 1 like on my post and I didn't have this many friends. I had about 600 or 700 friends over time. I wasn't doing it. So don't compare my current chapter to your chapter 1, okay? That's why I've decided to use my new friend, Sue John, who's brand new to this whole program. She hasn't been in very long. I've decided to use her as an example of how cool it is to be able to start and grow this business. She doesn't know that I'm doing this. So Sue, sorry, not sorry, but you're going to enjoy this part. Okay. So Sue, I can see you there. So your current movie theater has got how many people sitting in it?
It was 425 when I started last week.
Okay, great. So you've added 4 people this week?
Yeah.
Excellent. Fantastic. Now, my question to you is this. How did you sit, before you even started this training, how did you happen to sit the 425 people in your cinema?
Either personal friends, family, or work friends in the main.
Okay. So
Over the years.
Great. So it's fair to say that you actually know how to make friends?
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent. Fantastic. And so do you think you could do it again?
Yes.
Wonderful. Excellent. So Sue has got 429 friends. She had 425 when she started the program. She's got 4 extra. Okay. This would be a good goal for Sue. Now, I want to make this really clear so she doesn't have a pink fit. Doesn't mean they have to be best friends. It's not like you have to do karate in the garage together with 5,000 people to be best friends. Okay. These are called connections. And in business, I want to teach you something. It's better to sell to acquaintances than best friends. So when I say friends, I don't mean best friends. Like I'm sure, Sue, you'd be very close to a lot of these people over the years, right?
Yeah.
High trust. That's probably why you've been able to have some success and get some enrollments, because they trust you and you like them, and it's fantastic. But I want you to know you don't have to have 5,000 best friends. You can have 5,000 acquaintances. Okay.
Okay.
Acquaintances are just fine to be in business with. Better than best friend. Now, what will happen is some of your customers you'll enjoy being around, you'll enjoy their company, and they'll turn into your best friends, right? There's a lot of people in this call I love them. They're like family. But when we enrolled them or they were enrolled into our business, we didn't know who they were. They were just a connection. They were an acquaintance. But now they're just great people. So what happens in business is you end up getting a customer first and then building a friendship afterwards. You don't have to spend 5 years to build a friendship just to approach them about the products. You don't have to do that. Does that make sense? It's better to actually get customers and then build them as friends after, just so you know. But that would be a good goal, right? Because I'm sure, Sue, if you had 5,000 eyeballs on some of these amazing posts you've been doing, which I'm going to share, you would probably have more customers. Is that fair to say?
I think so, yeah.
Excellent. Fantastic. Would you like to know how to build that up to 5,000 in the next few weeks?
Yes, please.
Okay, wonderful. Anyone else? Just Sue? Who wants to fill their cinema? All right, here we go. Who do
Okay.
who do you want to sit in your cinema? It's you. People like you. Like, who should I talk to? Who should I put in my cinema? People like you would be good. Because, right, you have same values, same interests, right? Similar. I once went and added all the Lloyd Rosses on Facebook. I added like 100 Lloyd Rosses, and we're all chatting with each other in a Facebook group called Lloyd Ross is a great net. I forget what I called it. Lloyd Ross is the best. And I was just chatting with all these Lloyd Rosses, and I was just joking with them. We should have a party and just invite each other and just be at this big Lloyd Ross party. So you can actually go and add your people with your first and second name on Facebook. It's a fast way to just get 10 quick friends, and they'll follow your journey. It'll just be funny to do, but you can really just add people that you like. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. It's usually you. So where to find them is like where you hang out on social media. And they probably have similar interests. If you love dogs, they probably love dogs too. If you love horses, they love horses. If they're a nurse, they're probably a nurse. If you're in real estate, they might like real estate. If they're a machinist, if you're a machinist, they're probably a machinist. Like, it's okay to just attract you. Okay. Where do you find them? Does anyone know? Yeah. Suggested friends. Mark Zuckerberg wonderfully did this in the software. He actually pops up suggested friends that you should connect with on social media. There's usually a mutual connection between those people and someone else you know already. Facebook groups of a common interest, okay? And Instagram profile comments. So if you're following someone on Instagram that you like if if you're following Brene Brown, Mel Robbins, Oprah Winfrey, like if you're following Tony Robbins, whoever you love on Instagram that you follow, you'll find your ideal people in the comments section of those profiles, and you can engage them. You can add them, follow them, and engage them. You can ask them what they had for breakfast this morning. Okay, that's where you actually physically find them online, just so you know. But of course, not detracting from that, you're still allowed to meet people at work, at Toastmasters, at the gym, at dancing classes, right? I remember the story with Melissa Fernandez, who's Alicia's sister. She's on the call. She wanted to. She's made a ton of money in Isagenix following all this, and she went and decided to join a dance school because she likes to live life and she knows that's where she's going to meet people. She's very outgoing, and she's enrolling all these dance schools into a business. And she went, I don't know, what'd you go, 4-star, Mel? Blew it out, right?
Yeah, 4-star. From
4
2
star.
to 4.
2 to 4-star, boom, boom, right? Because she went out to engage people face to face. But what did you do with them when you met them face to face?
Just built relationship, got to know them.
Got to know them. And what did you do? Did you physically add them online as a friend on Facebook?
Yep.
Great. So you sat them.
Yeah, I always had a rule. If you meet people offline, you take them online.
Great. Awesome. And if you meet them online, what's an effective thing to do after that?
You then take them offline.
Great. There you go. Good rule. You meet them offline, stick them online. You meet them online, try and take it offline. Okay. How do you sit them in your cinema physically? How do you actually do it? You actually click a button. It's so easy. Okay, I'm going to show you. Who wants to learn how to do this? Great, excellent. Okay, demonstration. My dramatic demonstration. There we go. All righty. Lloyd Ross. Let's go. Find friends. Now I've got a lot of friend requests, but I want to go to friend suggestions. Now on your phone, you can do it differently, but. Okay, here we go. Ready? Suggestions. She seems nice. Meg seems nice. Knows Morgan. Won't send. Paul Sell seems nice. Becca seems nice. Pauline. Carla. Oh, he's a good guy. Monica. It's nice to actually get friends with a few people you mutual. Sean seems like a pretty cool dude. Now, if I'm a female, I'm not adding males, just so you know. I'm just gonna add females if I'm Amanda. How many am I up to? Anyone know? Oh, there's Chris. We should be friends anyway. I'm not adding any Ice Jenks people. I'm just adding Tina. How many am I up to? Anyone know?
I lost count.
Who else we got? Deborah. Katie.
Tina's my personally enrolled, so she'll be happy with that.
There you go. All right, heaps here, right? Anyway, I could go on forever. Bloody heck. Obviously, if I was going to be like a bit more detailed, I'd be like, okay, do I want to add this person here? Okay, let's have a look. Works at West Farmers, you're at business school. There's 314 friends. Yeah, not too bad. We should be doing influence. Yeah, seems pretty okay. Cool. Had a baby. Yep, married. Pretty level-headed fella. Yep, add. Cool. Done. Okay, got it. That's it. That's how you add friends, ladies and gentlemen. It's not too hard. Hello, how you going? Now, here's the thing. They go, well, what do you do next? You track them all? No. That'd be crazy. Why would I do that? As soon as they accept the friend request, what do?
Message.
Yeah. If they accepted my friend request, it'd be like going up to someone and like saying hi and they say hi back and then me just standing there. Ever done that in a pub before? Go up to say hello to someone and they say, hi, how you going? You just stand there looking at them. That's so weird. So when they accept your friend request, if you don't want to be a weirdo, shoot them a message. And it's like this. Hey, Kirk. Great to be connected with you here on FB. How's things? Boop. Copy, paste, change the name, blah, blah. Okay, boom. I don't know who this person is even. Boom, boom. Hey, Kirk. Hey, Cooper. Send. Might as well send him a friend request too. Boom. Okay, got it. No attachment. No dramas. Straight up. Okay. Ta-da. Make sense? Now, if they accept your friend request, what happens?
You follow up.
Well, yeah, you engage them and have a conversation. What do you talk about?
Find common ground.
Yes. That's why when you're looking at different profiles, if they have dogs in their profile and you love dogs, and you're probably a pretty good person to add, right? If you're a nurse and they're a nurse, probably a good thing to add. If they love, I don't know, lamps and you love lamps, then probably a good thing. So in the conversation, they say, yeah, what prompted you to add me? You say, actually, because I'll say, oh, why'd you add me? You say, well, Mark Zuckerberg said we should suggest to become friends. And I noticed you had a dog on your page. So I love dogs. I just thought I'd just add you. Hope you don't mind. No, they'll think that's funny. And then just go through. I said, I noticed you actually do here. Do you know that person? Yeah. And you carry on a conversation. Okay. And they're a connection then. Then what do?
You engage with their content.
Yes. You engage with their content. Who's heard of giving before receiving? Anyone heard of a law of influence called reciprocity? Yes. So when you engage their content, what do you think they're going to do?
Engage right back.
Yes. In fact, the algorithm will be hacked and the algorithm will tell them to do it. That's how you hack the algorithm. So you comment on their stuff, engage their stuff, and guess what happens when you start advertising?
Everyone sees it.
Yes.
The
Eyeballs. Eyeballs are on your stuff. Are we getting this? Great. There's no limit. Okay. That's how you add people. That's how you build an audience, okay? Now, again, getting back to what Mel said before, I would still encourage you to meet people offline. That's normal. We're human beings, okay? So meet them and then add them online. How do you do that? Hey, are you on Facebook? right? Or hey, I've got this really cool book I've got that I think you'll love. Let me send it to you. Are you on Facebook? Take a selfie with them. Hey, I love the selfie. I'll send it to you on Facebook. Make sense? Just don't make it weird, right? Here's the big mistake before we do this exercise together. This big mistake people make. They think they have to sell to people. Stop thinking that now. I know that because I suffered from that myself. I'd go up to someone. I did this. I went up to this when I learned how to, when we went to an event, Vice Jenks, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go sign people up. I went downstairs and the guy at the cafe, I was like, all shaking and getting him like, hey man, thanks for this. I'll have this, that, and that, and that. And then also, are you free like to have a quick chat about something I want to talk to you about? He's like, yeah, what? I'm like, when are you off? When are you off? He goes like, oh, lunch breaks in here. I'll come back. Got him off his lunch break, sat him down, sold him. It was brutal. It was terrible for him, terrible for me. It was just death. It was terrible. So I've actually done that. So I wouldn't encourage it. Can if you want to, it doesn't work. Don't add people to sell them and don't meet them to sell them. You don't have to bring up Isogenics. This is networking, guys. You've got to build your audience first. You've got to build connections first. You do it through common ground. Have a conversation with them like a human being first. Build some trust with them. And then later on, you'll either reach out to them or they'll see one of your posts, okay? You don't add to sell. You just add. You just engage. You just network, okay? Just nod your head if you're getting this. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a breakout together. I want you to think of an area like dogs, soup, ceramic cups, microphones, whatever it is you love and you sleep with at night is your prerogative. But something of interest to you is your niche. Don't freak out. If you're a nurse, flip a nurse. If you're a doctor, use a doctor. Whatever. Join a Facebook group and add 20 new friends, okay? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to do that right now for the next 5 minutes. Go. I'm timing. 5 minutes. Join a Facebook group based on that niche and add 20 friends right now with the blue button. When you've joined your group and you've sent 20 friend requests with the blue button, put your hand up. Actually, drop in the chat done once you've done that. Alana's done. Alana Anson's done.
Can I just ask, is this from within that Facebook group or is this?
No, you can just add. If I were you guys, I'd go to suggested friends because Facebook will allow you to add them because you've already got a mutual connection.
Right.
So I just go to suggested friends and add 20 just to get used to it. This is just to get you riding the bike without your training wheels. Just to get you past this mindset you might have about connecting with people. Not sure how, go to suggested friends on your app, open your app up on Facebook. Go, if you open it up on Facebook and scroll down to where it says edit public details, there's a big blue button. Below that it says find friends. Click on that. And then it'll say, so it'll pull up your suggested friends, people you may know, it's called. And then you'll see all the big blue buttons there. Okay, got that, Carlo? Does that make sense? Done, done. Belinda's done. Mike is done. Liam's done. Quick. Join a group. Blue button. Boom, 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 boom. Don't, well, you can probably think a little bit. You're not going to add any wankers, but
I don't think I'm doing it right. It's
okay. Here we
It's
go.
okay.
Let me do this. No, it's important. If you can't do it, mate, then we have to make sure everyone can do this. Okay, I'm going to try this. Okay. Did everyone see my phone? Yeah. Okay. Carlo, watch this closely. Ready? Scroll down where it says find friends. There. See? Got it?
Sorry, I was mute. Do you have to go on your own profile to do that?
Yes. You go to your profile. So bottom right button, profile.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Oh yeah, find friends. Got it.
Like that. Then go like this. Boop, 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 boop. Got it?
Okay.
20 quick, go.
Lloyd,
Yes.
can I ask, with the find friends, there's some friends that obviously have sent you requests and possibly just put to one side.
Yep.
How do you identify ones that have got connections with you, as you suggested about that?
It'll
cats or
say
dogs?
it'll say there. If you pull it up, it says mutual friends. It'll tell you the number of mutual friends you have.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll just say the number. It won't tell you who unless you click on their profile and you go to say
Right.
mutual friends. You click on the mutuals, you'll see who the mutual friends are.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Also, guys, just a quick tip. If you want to know how to do something, go to YouTube and type it in. How do you think I learn? How do you think Alicia learns? Well, she learns different to me. She goes in another level, but yeah, okay, ready? Everyone done? Everyone done it? Yep. Anyone struggling? We lose anyone? Anyone done? We're good. Heidi, you good?
Yeah, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to wait?
Well, how go ask it. Let's go.
When adding people, I've had a few people add me in
Yeah.
the last week or so.
Yeah.
And they're being weird.
Yes,
Like-
because they're probably trying to get in your pants. Are they blokes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've had
Don't
to
add blokes. Why would you add blokes if you're a female? You'd never.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Okay.
Don't do that. Banned. You're out. No more blokes. Finish. Halas. Okay.
Roger.
Done.
Thank you.
Roger. Don't. You're a female. The blokes are being weird. That's just how we are. We're bloody weirdos. Okay.
Yeah. Righto.
And wait, by
Thanks.
the way, women are just better network marketers than us because they speak and we just don't speak much. Okay, moving on. Okay. You can add guys if you want, but I'm not responsible for what happens. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Here's what we're going to do now. Going to quick breakout to meet someone. Add 20 new friends. Okay, here we go. In the breakout, we're just going to do 5 minutes together just so you can meet some new people. Share your niche that you had with the group. Share which Facebook group you actually joined. And then just share your experience of what you just experienced then and what you did. Okay, so I'm just going to set up the rooms here quickly. Breakouts. How many rooms have we got?
15.
15? Okay. All right. Everyone know what to do? 3 things. Niche, which group you joined, and what you thought about the exercise, what you learned from it. Okay. Ready, set, cook. Build some common ground with each other. Ask questions. Connect with each other on social media, perhaps. Have fun. You get a room, Jocelyn? Maddie? Yeah. Maddie's got to click the button. Maybe he's gonna. It's Jocelyn. Maddie? Here we go, Jocelyn. She might have froze. Okay, recording. So if you're here watching the Styles of School replay, make sure you do these exercises too. Otherwise, if you don't get into action, you don't do, you're never going to build the life you want. These are very critical skills and very transferable. This is how you network now in 2023. And offline too. You can go offline too. Join networks, join gyms, talk to people. Oh, Rosemary. How you going?
Oh, I can
Oh,
just
yeah.
go to bed. Yeah, are they in breakout rooms? Are
Yeah,
they?
you just hang out with us.
Oh, far out. Sorry, guys. This
No,
bloody
all good. How
this
you going?
time is getting hard, but I am watching the replays. They're really good.
Yeah, it's really good. We're actually on recording now. This will go into the Silas School replays, so you get to be famous. So hey, if you're in Rose's team, she wants you to finish these. Make sure you get to the end and you do it. Otherwise, you're going to be successful like her and Liam. You're not going to win trips like her. Don't let her down. She's watching you.
It's very cool. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's really cool. It's really cool. Really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to do some more of these live ones. So if people are watching the replay, because we're going to, obviously, if you're watching the replay right now, it's in the Silas, it's in Free Club down the bottom. You'll see each week replay down there. But if you're watching the replay, just know we do live ones of this. So when they see it pop up, don't miss it. This is how you get into massive action. So
How are you doing? What time are you doing the US ones here in Oz?
our US calls 12 tomorrow. Yeah, 12 midday.
12 midday. Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So there's
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Yeah. Oh, Wednesdays. Okay.
I think Kylie and Aaron and some of the Kiwis will probably jump on that one or watch the replay, but the replay will go up into the Facebook group anyway.
Yeah. No, that's good to know because I could possibly jump on that one.
Yeah. And any of your mums that want to jump on the midday if they're free. Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. Definitely.
Easy.
Yep.
Makes it easy. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Awesome. And then, yeah, as we do more of these, we'll do, but it'll progress and get better and better and better.
I just think in general it's just really generating that camaraderie again, like just having you guys leading again and doing not that you haven't been, but just for the team,
Yeah. It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah. If you ain't having fun, you ain't doing it right. Yeah, we'll do a lot more of these next year. It's gonna be awesome. And it's fantastic. Got some really great team. Timmy was the best guy watching this. Doing Timmy when you're watching this, you're in the best team. You want to get a hoodie, get up to the Silas School and go kick ass and get hard. Rose has got a hoodie. All right. Okay. Should we bring him back? Bring him back in.
Yeah.
All right. Bring him back in. Close all rooms. Boop. Welcome back, Sam Mowat. Good to see you. Nushan, Jules, Marty. Sue, Jace. Good to see you, Joe. Oi. Who enjoyed that? I always see smiles when we come back from breakouts. Nice meeting people, isn't it? Yeah. So what did you get from that breakout? Does anyone want to share?
Karen's a gun. Technical.
Karen's a gun. Well, great. All right. Karen, you're a gun. Come on. How good.
Yeah, thanks, Carlo.
There you go. Okay, what else? Anyone else have a gun?
Yeah, we had Sam in our group, and he was awesome. He shared some good tips on what he's done to get more friends.
Oh, amazing. Awesome community. So you had Sam in your group. Here's a gun. Great. All of these guns, these hired guns in his rooms. You get to hang out with these people.
Yeah.
What else?
She's in there.
Who met someone new?
Me.
Okay, great. Who built Common Ground? Did you learn anything?
Mm-hmm.
What did someone learn?
I learnt that my boss, her bridesmaid, is someone who she met through Isogenics.
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, there she is. Hey! How funny.
There's Alana as well.
And Alana. Yeah, Mel's getting married. And she's got a couple of her bridesmaids on here, Alana Anson. Yeah, it's family. What I did tell you. You become friends and they come family. Strangers didn't know each other 4 or 5 years ago, right? None of you. Who knew us for even 5 years ago? Probably Katie and Mel are the only ones on this call that knew us. Oh, yeah, Lana. Lana came to an event in 2017, 6 years. No one else. Right? And as you can tell, none of my family's on here. Cool. It's not even on here. So there you go. All right, awesome. In fact, if you even ask your boss, where is she? Kellyanne. If you ask your boss where he learnt a lot of his business skills, he will tell you the secret.
I know, I see every single day different things from Team Eagle in my workplace, and I'm like, oh wow, that makes so much sense. But I love being able to see it in my everyday life. It's really great.
Yeah. It's just these are business skills in general. But yeah, I dare say Mel's had a big influence in some of that stuff too. She's been the Team Eagle. She's our first customer. Where is she?
Here.
There she is. Alicia, there's her first customer. There you go. She's still here. It's amazing. There you go. And brought in a lot of great people, who are on this call, So yeah. Hey, there's me. All right.
Actually, you were my first customer.
I was too. That's fair. That's so true. Mel was the second customer. Okay. All right. Who's ready to move on? Okay. People are going to be afraid of you more than you're afraid of them. Engage people. Live life. This is what it's about. It's about building confidence, engaging. Now you know how to network online. If you meet them offline, ask questions, engage them, add them online. Build common ground, add them online. Ask a few questions, add them online. That's how you do it. Then they'll see your stuff. So next step, we've got a little bit to get through, but please bear with me. These are the 3 most important skills. Okay. Most important. So it's important we don't whiz past them. Okay. So now they're in your cinema. You've got to do some Val Morgan cinema advertising. Okay. This is number 2, core activity number 2. So this is you play the movie and you advertise and engage. Okay. Don't fall asleep yet tomorrow. I've got some good stuff coming. Give me 10 minutes and we're good. Okay. Have an e-shot. You'll be fine. Okay. Here we go. Ready? So there's this. Does anyone know what to roll out on their advertisement strategy on their social media? Does anyone know? Anyone know? Sue, you should know because I'm about to use some of your examples.
A hook and a bit of a story.
Wow, you've been very good.
Success story.
Yep, that's correct. You are right. So when you go see a movie, is it a story? Yeah, so it's a movie. So you go see the story. But while you're sitting in the seats, guess what they drop in front of your eyeballs? Nice advertisement. Okay, so here's what we do, right? There's this process called results, value, lifestyle. Okay, results, value, lifestyle. So results would be something like this. So if you're dropping this in front of your audience, like I'll just use Sue's here because she's new. she dropped this nice story here. This image tells a story, and then she just put some text up here. Pretty simple, 2 lines. Look at this, 150 likes and 105 comments. Now, she's of her 425 friends, obviously 105 of them, 150 are quite close to her, which is good. But I noticed here this second one she did, this is just a picture of her. This is results. Drop the dress size. Just wish I knew about this program years ago. Look at that. One simple line and a picture fully clothed. 48 comments, 75 likes. Now, Sue, I can't see any pictures here with you in your bikini. You're not in your knickers. There's
Nope.
nothing, no elaborate.
You won't ever either.
There you go. So there's no elaborate like sales copy. It's one line, right? So can we all just relax for a second and just realize we're not going to be up in there in our budgie smugglers, Carlo? You good with that? Okay. Now, on the right-hand side, these can be simple results too that Sue put. Loving this new program, easing my menopause symptoms. Loving this new program, hassle-free meals. Loving this new program, bags of energy. Look at this, Karen go, I have no energy. Loving this new program, no more feeling bloated. This is just her little results. Now, I know Simon's given her some really good coaching here because this is unusual to see someone in network marketing do this so quickly. So Simon's done something here to help her. Right, Sue? Am I right?
Yeah. I work with Simon, so I see him every day.
Yes, wonderful.
Awesome.
He's a great coach. This has got Simon written all over it because I know he's very coachable and he just knows that less is more. Less is more. So in your marketing, guys, Sue's examples here, less is more. Who here can do what Sue did? Hands up if you can do what she did. If you can post a photo of you fully clothed with one line, wonderful, excellent. Okay, fantastic. Well done. That's called results. Now, value, okay. Now, Sue, I went through your profile, and because you're super new, you're not going to probably have a lot of value posts, but I found one, okay. You gave us a lesson about autoimmune diseases. So thank you. So that would be an example of value. The simplest way to give value is to teach your audience something, share something with them that you found out that's interesting for you, and reshare it for them. But just write it out, or do a reel on it, or do a post on it, or do a Facebook Live on it. Just something of value for them. You watched a good Netflix series, tell us what it is on your profile. Doesn't have to be elaborate. Value, something of value, okay? And then lifestyle, to show that you're a normal person, okay? So Sue here's done a little bit of traveling. She's at someone's wedding, Mr. and Mrs. John. The new Mr. and Mrs. Whose wedding is that? Is that your daughter's, someone's?
My nephew's.
Nephew's wedding. Awesome. So it tells us that you're a real person and you tag your friends in it. It's just, lifestyle, what you get up to in your life, okay? So results, value, lifestyle, okay? RVL, write this down, RVL. What you put in your cinema screen, what you post about is results, value, lifestyle. Look at, you're sitting in the cinema. Oh, there's Sue. Look at that. Oh, she's doing this program. Oh, that's very nice of you, Sue. Thank you so much. I love the value you're giving me. Oh, you're a normal human being. Perfect. Well, next time I see this, maybe I'll lean in. Maybe I'll ask you what program you're doing because you're building trust with me here with reciprocity and you're a normal human being. You're not some random person from America with a weird accent. Nothing against the Yanks, but usually these programs only come from America. And look at that. Great. Excellent. Thank you for giving me this movie to watch. Now, the more interesting your value is, the more engaged your audience will be. Who's seen a really good movie? Right. And you've referred people to it because it's been a good movie. Who's seen a shit movie? Yeah. You never want to go back. You want to puke in a bag. You never want to go and you want to leave early. And you never refer anyone. Well, some people are putting puke onto their profile and expecting to be good at business. Okay. And some people aren't putting a nice, simple lifestyle. You don't have to be traveling the world. Just what are you up to? Right? Playing with your puppies, whatever. That's what you post about. Okay. So there's no surprise as to why Sue's getting enrollments because she's just following this simple strategy. Boom. Okay. That's it. Well done, Sue.
Thank you.
Excellent. Well done, Simon. Good coaching. Well done, Lloyd. Good coaching. Well done, Brooke. Good coaching. Well done, Andrew Logan. Good. Well done, Alicia for Rolling Lloyd, giving him good coaching. Okay. Now, who's ready for an advanced marketing strategy? Those of you who have been around for a bit longer, you've probably seen this and done this to death. Would you agree? Here's the strategy for you guys, right? When you've gone and you've been in this business for quite a while, this is what it is now. Okay, ready? Firstly, pick a topic that you love. A topic that you want to be known about. Okay, for me, it's money. For Alicia, it might be puppies, dogs, or social media, whatever you want. For Carlo, it might be spaghetti. It might be cooking. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Pop in the chat a topic that you just love about. You could talk about off the cuff anytime you want, something you're just totally interested in. So travel, dogs, skin, acting, boxing, food. Wonderful. Excellent. Cooking, psychology. Great. Excellent. Fantastic. Now, is Martin on the call? He is, because I saw him. Dogs, travel. All right. This is amazing. Leadership. Martin, are you there?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? You do this strategy now. You weren't doing it before. We had a catch up a few months ago, and you started posting about what specifically?
CrossFit.
And anything else?
No.
Great. And now you're kind of niching down to just muscle ups a little bit more, but mainly CrossFit?
Yeah, more like skilled stuff, I should say. So handstand, push up, muscle up, stuff like that.
Great. But specifically CrossFit only, right?
Yeah, that's all I post. If I share something else, it's to a CrossFit thing.
Okay, cool. So you're the CrossFit guy.
Yeah.
Excellent. So it's probably pretty easy to put the value post up, right? Every single day.
Yep.
Excellent. Fantastic.
ChatGPT, a
Great.
value about CrossFit.
Great. Excellent. And you can steal other people's posts, borrow it, model it, whatever. Excellent. Now, have you been able to get an enrollment based on that strategy so far?
Yeah, I got my first CrossFitter the other week after
Perfect.
just doing this for a month or whatever.
Excellent.
Whenever
There
we
you
put
go.
up.
Wonderful. Now, Martin's been in the business quite a while. This is an advanced strategy. Once you've gone through your network generally, this is what you do to build your business. Okay. So thanks for sharing that. So Martin goes value. So this is how this works. Value, 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 value. That's 7 values, one for every day of the week. Results, lifestyle. So jab, 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 right hook. Left hook, trust. Okay. So it's like in a movie is value, 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 value. By the way, if you want to sign up for Optus, we've got this new deal. You know what it's like, and you sit in the flipping cinema and they give you that dumb Optus commercial. It's the same thing. Do your value post to attract a good audience and then drop a results post. If you post about, I don't know, what did someone put in the chat that's obscure? Tell me something that's obscure. What do you got? What's the most obscure one someone's got? Can anyone see one? Mowing. Love it. Perfect. Okay. So if you love mowing, okay, you could literally just talk about mowing till the cows come home. Okay. In fact, my brother-in-law, Alicia's brother-in-law, Martin, he told me he was in a Facebook group with just people who love lawn, Queensland lawn lovers. And there's like thousands of people in there. And you post a picture about, hey, how do I like air my lawn? And he gets like thousands of people frothing on their lawn. Now, guess what? If you were to post lawn stuff, all over, you become the lawn guy on social media. That's fine. But who are you going to attract? Other lawn lovers? You're going to build a big audience around lawn. But guess what? Hey, lawn guys, thanks for following my lawn stuff. I just did a program and lost 5 kilos. I know it may not be for you, but I'm able to mow my lawn without my shirt on now. Drop a comment below if you want to lose weight so you can mow your lawn in front of your neighbors without your shirt on. Boom, 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 boom. Lawn, people who mow lawns, do they need to lose weight? Probably. People who mow lawns want to earn extra money? Probably. You don't have to build an audience around Isagenix products or money. You don't have to build an audience around those things. Build an audience around what you love. But for goodness sake, post valuable stuff about it every single day. Document your journey. Become that particular person. You love dogs? I want to see dogs flipping to death on your profile. Okay? Then provide a results post and maybe lifestyle. but you've got to jab them to death with value because people aren't going to follow you if you don't like what you're posting. Okay. Am I making sense? Great. That's an advanced strategy for those who are probably more than, I would say, 2 years in. If you're not 2 years in or more, maybe even 3 years, but 2 years in, just go back to the results, value. That's where you, for all the beginners, which are most of you guys, results, value, lifestyle. That's how you start out. Okay. It's enough. It's plenty. All right. Moving on. A picture tells 1,000 words. Some of you want to use it before and after. It tells 1,000 words without you doing much. This is, of course, if you want to get a weight loss story. Not all of you do. But if you do, a picture is effective. Go to the layout app on Instagram, and you can add your photos. Please don't put your fat photo after your skinny photo, because all that tells me is that you put on weight. Because the human brain reads from left to right. Left is before, right is after. So before I started the program, I was fat. My sister introduced me to this amazing program. I'm now skinny, left to right. Okay, you do it through the layout app on Instagram. Really simple to do. Don't put 14 photos and show us every single day on the program. Just put the fattest one you can find and the skinniest one you can find together. You're now marketers, okay? Act like them. Before, after, you buy, okay? That's what happens when you enroll someone in China on Isagenix. Before, after, you buy. Okay, here's the next part. Ready? Watch this. So that's how you post in your cinema. This is a skill. This is how you advertise, guys. Right? Now, this is the trick. Reply to the comments and chase the likes. Reply to the comments and chase the likes. Ready? So Sue would go and reply to all 105 comments. She's probably already done that. Engage with your audience. It's an audience. Go talk to them. They're human beings. They're not just a blip on the screen. They're your friend. They're your circle of influence. And chase the likes. Does anyone know how to chase likes? Besides Katrina. I'd be shocked if she didn't know how to chase likes. Katrina, how do we chase likes? Mel, how do we chase likes?
I actually mastered it this week.
Okay.
So I put up a post. I put up a few posts, and what I did is I went to the post and I sent that actual post to the person, and I said, just curious, thanks for your support on my post. Just curious, were you wanting do you know anyone else that would like information like this? So I did an indirect ask.
Great, perfect.
And I think I'll end up with an enrollment tonight after what I did today.
So what you're saying is you found out, you looked at who liked the post, they liked it, loved it, left an engagement there. There's 150 on Sue's, for example, and you did this. Is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Hey Mary, thanks for liking my post about how I got more energy, made more money, whatever, right? With the new program I'm doing. I know it may not be for you, take it away, but curiously, do you know anyone who's wanting to get in shape too? Referral ask. No worries if not, just thought I'd ask. Completely unrelated and not even attached to the outcome. So that's all you send to everybody who liked the post, yes? Excellent.
Correct. And then I had a lady say, would you like me to share it?
Great, whatever, perfect. Some sort of, some will, some won't, so what? There's always someone waiting. Yeah. Just moving, I think one of the things I want to teach you guys is business is methodical, predictable inputs to get methodical, predictable outputs. That's what business is. If you want a predictable money, who wants a predictable money machine? Okay, you'll only get a predictable money outcome if you put predictable inputs in. If you do unpredictable inputs, I don't know what's going to come out the other end. So get used to doing the same repetitive message every single day for the next 5 years. Just get over it. It's just going to be the same. Who's been to McDonald's lately? Anyone? Anyone fess up? Just me? I've been. I love it. Anyone else? Okay. Anyone? No one. Okay. When you go, who's been to McDonald's?
For my children, okay.
Sure. So when you go down there and you ask for a Big Mac, Carlo, do they put beetroot on your Big Mac?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because it doesn't come with big beetroot.
If it did, would you be worried?
I wouldn't. My children might.
Yeah, and they would be like, Dad, oh my God, this is a big thing. This hasn't come with beetroot for like 50 years, and all of a sudden there's beetroot. That's a problem.
Yeah.
People don't like things that shouldn't be there. So if you start not putting predictable things in here, like if you don't add friends on social media or anywhere in life, if you don't post using this strategy and you don't engage and do reach outs like this, you do some weird other thing, I don't know what's going to come out the other end. All I'm trying to do is teach you these methodical inputs so you can get methodical outputs so you can make consistent money. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. You'll have your own flair. You create your own stuff too. You will. But for now, just try and make the Big Mac the same way every time. And that's why you got a franchise. So you didn't have to come up with the Big Mac recipe. It's already there. It makes sense. So, almost finished. Thanks for being patient. Things to avoid. Pay close attention to this. This will be a marketing masterclass in one slide. Oh, maybe 2 slides. Ready? I'm going to go through this quickly, then show you some examples and move on. We're almost finished. Sharing other posts from profiles to your wall. Don't click the share button and share it to your wall. Don't do that. Sharing third-party links to your wall. Don't do that to other sites like YouTube and stuff. Don't share Instagram posters to Facebook. Just retype it and quote it out. Don't share multiple photos at once. Don't copy other people's posts straight up without permission. The algorithm will crush you for that. If you have permission, and by the way, anything I post, copy it if you want. Copy it, but don't copy anyone else's without permission. Don't overuse hashtags or too many emojis because it confuses the sales copy. Okay, so let me go through some examples. Take a screenshot of that. This is what you want to avoid. Okay. Don't do this. It's not that it doesn't work, it's the algorithm hates it. And that's why it doesn't work. Okay. The algorithm has no empathy. Get over it. It doesn't like it. So here's some examples of what not to do. See, someone shared Katrina's post, but they didn't just take the photo and then just copy the text. They actually clicked the share button and shared it to their wall. Now that's like, it's spammy and it's lazy marketing. And the algorithm hates it. Even though it's a Facebook function to click share and share something to your wall, it doesn't work. So do native posts only. Native means you're not shared it from another source, okay? Don't post third-party links like creativedaily.com to your wall. Facebook hates it when you send people off its platform. It will punish you. Notice there's one love heart, probably for mum on this post. The algorithm's just pumped it. It's never going to work. No one's going to see it. Okay, don't do this. Firstly, that's very salesy. A lot of emojis. Gross. That tells me that this person's in network marketing and it's a pyramid scheme and just get off me. Gross. Going in witness protection program. Yucky. And also this poster, spam, gross, horrible. This whole thing is exactly what not to do. This will never get you anywhere. And no wonder there's no likes on it because the algorithm just punished that. The algorithm sees that as scam. And so it's never going to promote it. Okay. So please don't do that. Remember what to do? What to do? Follow suit. All right. Let's just do what she did. Results value lifestyle. See, don't do this either. Just like, we do this. Don't do that. Multiple photos and then a poster. Ugh. 7 likes. Don't do this. Whatever you do, under any circumstances, never ever post a poster of products for Isagenix in a bundle. No one is ever going to reach out to you doing that. Katrina knows about this because she tried to build a business like this for how many years and didn't work?
Too many years.
Yep.
Can I do a sidestep? I actually threw my hat through, just thought, effort, I'm going to just throw a risk out there. And I did do a product testers post today, but I'm not going to do it again. It's like a 1 in a million that I'll do.
Fine.
I'm not going to do it again.
No, but this,
just want to test it out.
That's okay. But this, you can, guys, by all means, you can do this if you want. Like if you love doing this and you want to put a post of a bundle, buy my shit, be my guest, but you're not going to be able to build a business because people are going to run away. The algorithm is just not going to promote it. Like no one sees this anyway. Okay. And also this, not only is it like a private group with a link, but it's also very gross. There's too many rainbows in that. I'm sorry. So that's not going to work. Okay. Got that? This is a masterclass of what to avoid. And also don't post this. Any like techno babble, like designed by Korean skincare scientists, no one gives a shit. And high quality, no one cares. There's no care. And that I can tell they don't care because there's no engagement. Okay. Just don't do it. If you see a poster you love, like let's just go and not come back for a while, that's fine, but maybe retype it in words and take a selfie of yourself. And maybe if you have this, retype it. When you want different for yourself, you have just retype that and write it and then put a selfie of you. Way better. Jennifer Anna, this is lazy marketing. Okay, last bit when done. This is a long one today, but it's important information. Does that all make sense? Have I lost anyone? Good. Okay, the last part and scariest part of marketing, but arguably the number one way to build businesses in the world. Okay. Direct and referral reach outs. Who's already done one of these before? It was part of the homework task to reach out to a few friends. Great, excellent. Well, look at that. Most of you already done this, so you've done the hardest part ever. Okay. So this is step 3, and it's called how many reach outs have you done? Okay. And so this is an example of a reach out message. It's in step 2 of the For Free Club link. This is one I use in the training module as well. Hey, Lisa, just started a 30-day cleanse. We're getting shape. I know it may not be for you, but do you know anyone who's looking to lose weight, get more energy, or turn up at all? No, if not, just ask. Okay, that's it's a real message I send out. It works. And of course, she said, sure. I went through the 3 questions. What's you wanting to achieve? Oh, can I ask you a few questions? Sure. What do you want to achieve? Why? What's stopping you? And then I shared my story and said, if I could show you how to do this the same way, would that be of value to you? Okay, this is in the training. When you're doing this and if you send this and someone leans in and says, yes, I'm interested, you must ask the 4 questions. You've got to ask the 4, because it pre-qualifies them and gets them leaning in further, and you know what their goals are, what's stopping them, and you can craft an offer. If you don't ask permission to ask questions, they're not going to answer any. So that's the first thing you got to do. By the way, this is all at step 3 of the Free Club link. You can copy and paste it. Okay, this is in the training video. Okay. What are you wanting to achieve? Get their goal. Why do you want to achieve it? Get their why. What's stopping you? Get their obstacle. Okay. Once you've got those 3 things, you can craft the offer. If I could show you how to achieve your goal, to get to your why, without you doing your obstacle, that's what you put in there. Would that be of value to you? Yes. Pre-closed. Pre-closed. You pre-close them in 4 flipping questions. Outreach, pre-qualify questions, pre-close them with an offer. Am I making sense? Nod your head if I'm making sense. Okay. Once you've pre-closed them up, they say, that would be of value. Yes, please. I'm leaning in. Give me the flipping information, for goodness sake. Boom. Great. To learn, simply click this. This is like copy and paste from step 4. Okay. There's a link. All right. Job done. Send that. Do that. Send that. Got it? Awesome. Okay. Rules of engagement on the reach outs. Ready? Very important. This is where a lot of you are probably going a bit wrong. So I know this is an experience you've had this week, so listen up. Only sell to those who lean in for more information. If you send this and they say no, don't shove it down their throat and say you must. So no worries. Thank you. Move on. If you ask someone on a date and they say no, don't try and kiss them. You get punched in the face. Okay. This is why sales has a bad rep, because people try and shove stuff down their throat. So don't do that. Only sell to those who are leaning in for more information. Okay. If you open, listen, very important, this one, this took me a while to get, myself personally. If you open a conversation, make sure to complete step 4 before leaving it. What I mean by that is this. Once you send that out and someone says, yes, I'm interested, and you open up these questions, do not leave your phone, do not leave the conversation, go to the ironing, don't go pick up the kids from school, don't do a damn thing until you sent that. Then your job is done. If you leave the conversation midway through, it's like having a conversation at the bar with someone.
It's like I need
halfway through the conversation, you just leave. You think they're going to be there when you come back? No, they've moved on to other things. So when you open the set, close the set, then move on. Very important. Third thing, don't skip questions at step 3 here. Don't skip them. If someone doesn't answer them, like if you send that and they don't answer, follow up. Say, hey, you may have been caught up. Did you have an answer to that question above? Are you still there? Hello? Right? Knock, 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 knock. Finish the questions. If they don't want to answer, say, hey, listen, just curious, is this something you're still interested in? No worries if not, just thought I'd ask. Hey, is this, you still wanting to get in shape or what? Just ask. Okay. Don't skip the questions. If they don't want to play the game, they don't get the solution. They've got the prop. My dad taught me this in sales. This will be very important to teach you this. Ready? He said, champ, they've got the problem. We have the solution. They do it our way or the highway. So they'll play by our rules. Otherwise, they don't get the secret ingredients for their problem. Capiche? They will not find it. So don't let them rule the conversation. No, just give me the information. Just give it to me now. Why don't you give me the information now? What's it called? What's the product? What's a brand? What's the brand? Listen, champ, do you want to flip and lose weight or not? Yes, then shut up and listen to my questions and I'll send you the information. You don't say that, of course, but it's either your rules or they go. Got it? Those who ask the questions control the conversation. As soon as you stop asking questions, I promise you the conversation will die. Send all your referral ask messages before replying to any. So for example, if you go out and send 30 of them, send all 30 first before you reply to any questions. It's really important so you don't overwhelm yourself, okay? Especially next week when we teach you how to do this in 1 hour a week. Finally, if you get ghosted, follow up with a GIF. If they're not replying to you, send a GIF like, hello, are you still there? Do you still love me? Hello, friend. Right? Whatever. The chick with the braces. Send that. That's fun. Okay? Oh, and no only means not now. Don't burn bridges. If they say, hey, babe, not interested. Hey, man, not interested. Go, no worries, man, all good. What are you up to this weekend? Cool? Whatever, right? So that's the 3 core skills so far of the 5, right? Any questions so far? Nope. Okay, screenshot this. Alicia will also post in the group. This is the homework task for the week. Ready? Do a results post of some sort. Even if it's like you've saved time, saved money, lost weight, got more energy, whatever. Copy and paste a value post from the social media guide. There's actually engagement posts and value posts on there. You can just copy paste, okay? If you've got your own value post around your niche, about your lawn, if you have a good thing about you want to give about your lawn, great, use that. Do a lifestyle post and chase 10 likes from your latest post and message them. Chase 10 likes from your latest post. So from your results post specifically, anyone that likes it, just chase the likes with their message, just so you get used to doing that, okay? That's the homework, okay? The prize for next week for the most points is going to be a limited edition. So 3rd place is going to get the hard copy book, GoPro, which is an amazing book on network marketing, the best book in the market here. 3rd place will get that. 2nd place is going to get the Zango Reserve product, which is epic product, okay? The Zango, anyone tried this? You get that, epic. And then the very first place is going to get a limited edition Snickerdoodle flavor isoline shake. Snickerdoodle, okay? It's all the way from the United States. So first place will get that. So flipping awesome. And we got some other epic prizes for the next 3 weeks lined up for you guys, okay? And don't forget the grand prize, most points scored, Team Eagle hoodie, apparel, other stuff, okay? So don't forget to keep scoring points. Next week, we're going to do core skills 4 and 5, and you're pretty well ready to go. And I'm going to teach you the 1 hour work week. The 1 hour work week. Next week, we're going to teach you how to build this business, no joke, in 1 hour a week. Who feels they could do 1 hour a week to build this? Excellent. If I could show you how to do more in 1 hour a week than what you're currently doing now, 7 days a week, would that be of value to you? Pop me in the chat if it would be of value to you. Wonderful. Excellent. Okay, great. Excellent. Fantastic. Well, if you want that, then show up next week and you'll get it. Meanwhile, the band track has been updated. If you go to the Eat for Free Club link and you want to get a copy of that so you can track your numbers each week, each day, be my guest and do that. Because if you track your numbers, you'll be able to, where's Dan? Where's Marshy? Is he still here? He says, if you can't, what do you say?
Well, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it.
Yeah, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Yeah. So if you can't measure it, you're not going to be able to manage it. All right. That's it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed. And thanks for paying attention. Thanks for your attention. Go and execute the homework tasks and go enroll customers this week. If you can enroll customers this side of Christmas, you're a flippant legend. So if you guys are doing it, that's amazing because most of your enrollments will come in January, just so you know. All right.
I got an enrollment during the call.
Well done. Pop the bell in the group chat. If you're not in the team chat, get in the team chat, by the way. All right.
You were going to give away another prize.
Am I? What's the prize?
I know. You said wait till the end.
Oh, what was it? Oh, that was it was these. I was going to announce the prizes. Yeah, sorry. Do you have any questions? I know someone said they have questions. Wait to the end. Heidi. Marianne?
Oh, I had a quick one, but I kind of think it was answered in regards to having a theatre, your movie theatre. Would it be for each sort of business that you've got? For example, but then I kind of looked at yours. For example, your main business would be financial mentoring. So you wouldn't post things about Isogenics in there, but people, when they engage with you, that's when you would.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like
reach
it's
out
irrelevant.
to them then.
It's
Yeah.
irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Like, where's Naomi? She posts about horses, like horses. People who love horses are going to follow her content. Do people with horses use skincare products?
Yeah.
Do people with horses want to lose weight? Do people with horses drink water? Do people with horses have oxygen? Do people with horses stay in hotels? Do people with horses? It's irrelevant what your business is.
Yeah, it's just finding your audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you mentioned something about not naming the product when people are asking, when you're doing the reach out. What's a workaround for that? Because
Program. Just say program.
yeah, because if people are like, oh, what is it? Tell me. And you're like, oh, hey, would you be interested in it? And like, what is it?
No, you just say, what is it? Great question. Would it be okay if I just ask you a couple of quick ones to see if you're a good fit for it? And then I'll send you the information.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, good. Yeah, you'll learn what it is, but I just need to see if you're a good fit first. So it's okay if I ask a couple quick questions.
And in person, how do you get around those 4 questions if someone asks you? Like, for example, at work today, I was drinking a shake and someone asked me and I kind of froze and I got scared. I didn't know what to say, but I was like, it could be a potential. I don't want to scare it away.
No, you just say, all good questions, way too much to explain right now. I'll just send you a link. Are you on Facebook?
Beautiful.
Done.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, less is more. All right. Yeah. Is it brand building we're doing? Yeah, just one niche. Just post it. Just one or two things you love. Just one thing's best. One thing's best. Okay. But go for it. All right. That's advanced marketing. Remember, if you're just new, results, value, lifestyle. Let's do that. Just baby steps. All right. Awesome. Next week, 1 hour work week, the next 2 core skills. And then we go on to finishing the last 2 weeks, which is awesome. You're going to love it. All right. That's it.
Lloyd, one
Yes.
quick question.
Yep.
How long do you leave before you follow them up?
I follow them up the same. So I'll give you an example. If I send the link for the information, eatforfreeclub.info, after I send it, I'll wait 30 minutes and I'll follow up. I say, hey, did the link work okay? Oh, I haven't got to it yet, mate. No worries. That night, hey, how'd you go with the link? There's 2 follow-ups in the first day. And then when they go through it, right, and I know they're in there because I've received a checklist, a health check, I know they've watched the video. I say, hey, did the video make sense? Straight away. Like, how long do you need to watch a 7-minute video? 8 minutes? But follow up that time. Then when you send the link to enroll them, the actual pack link, 15 minutes after you send the pack link, I would use this on some of you guys. Hey, did the link work okay?
Oh, thank you.
Yep, that's the best follow-up. I use it every day. It's the best. Less is more. All right, all good?
I was just going to say, don't request lots of Isogenics people, especially in the group.
Yeah, don't add. You can add each other's team morale and camaraderie, but you want to be getting new people into your profile. Yeah, awesome, great, excellent. All right, bingo. See you guys next week, same time, same place. Make sure you make it.
Bye.
Bye. Almost there.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Bye.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.